And that is going to go. That's going to be a clean pass there for True. True locking it in. Played a little bit wide, but was able to lock it off. I think that is going to be a solid P5 gain. The pressure of the race has gotten to him. Drunken is going to get the pass and is back up to a podium position. And the top two drivers are side by side. I think Green is going to have a bit of an advantage here on the inside. Looks like Xander's not giving him much room, though, just enough. Green is going to take the pass, and this is potentially going to give him the advantage in turn one. And Ads is coming in on the inside as well.
Welcome everyone to the Horizon Touring Car Cup, my very own racing league held in Horizon 5 that is kicking off in just a few weeks. This has been a project in the works for a very long time. About half a year ago, one of my mods, Magnus, and I locked down the concept and started working on what would become the HTCC. The initial idea was born from the addition of some real race spec touring cars coming into Horizon 5. The number 100 Link 03 and the number 20 MG6. These are phenomenal front-wheel drive race cars, and due to their impressive grip and downforce in a relatively low class and in front-wheel drive, they make for a truly unique driving experience in Horizon. So right away, I knew I wanted to create something with these cars. Over the past few months, we've worked with some great Forza communities like FIDA, the Forza International Drivers Association, who helped us lock in the rules, scoring systems, and much more. We also partnered with FCG, the Forza Creators Guild, to help us with the fully custom track layouts we're using for every race. And I also want to shout out Forza Dash and the Horizon Racing Academy, who are making sure all of our drivers can hone their skills with the best tools available in the game. The HTCC has been a massive collaborative project, and we're even working with the developers, Playground Games, to offer some really exciting and unique prizes. But before we talk about what's at stake for the competitors, let's talk a bit about the league itself. This season of the HTCC, of course, is hosted within Horizon 5 and will take place across 6 bi-weekly races between July and September. Races are more endurance-focused, running about 30 minutes each, and are held every other Friday around the time that I would normally be streaming on Twitch, 1 p.m. US Central. We've got an incredible track lineup for the drivers here, including real-world replicas like Magione and Scuba, as well as original tracks like Onyx Bridge by APR Green and Edel Circuit by Edelmain. Now, you might be wondering where all this background race footage is from if we haven't even started our first season yet, and we actually held a beta season over the last month with limited drivers and only 3 weekly races, and we had an absolute blast with it. I got to, for the first time, cast some of the best racing I've ever seen in Horizon, and these beta races really helped us dial in things like car balance, track layouts, and our scoring system. Our beta season helped us iron out those kinks and made sure that for the upcoming Season 1, we will be able to deliver a high-quality Horizon Racing League that you all deserve. So let's talk about the juicy details for Season 1, how you can join, and what you can win. First off, if you haven't already, join my Discord. We've got thousands of friendly folks that love to chat Forza, cars, or anything else, and this is where we run the majority of the HTCC. All the info about signups, car builds, track schedules, and everything else HTCC related is going to be held here. We also have a website where you can easily check the schedule at a glance, view the rules and regulations, and check standings throughout the season. This is a great resource for people who might not want to compete but still want to tune in and watch the events and keep track of the season. And if you're wondering who can join, well, anybody can. Signups are going to be fully open and anyone is welcome to show up to qualifying. We do, however, run limited race splits. For Season 1, we're going to be running 6 splits for a total of 72 drivers. This means that the top 72 drivers from qualifying will get to compete in the race event that week, with the top 2 splits alongside a randomly chosen lower split each race being live cast by me and possibly a couple special guests throughout the season. This should be a great league for drivers that might be new to competitive racing and want to work their way into the scene, or towards some of the other amazing Forza events like Team Wars or Racing Haven. For the HTCC, all you're going to need is a desire to go fast, and of course, race clean. Okay, so what can the drivers win? We are so excited to be able to offer, for the first time in the history of competitive Horizon racing, a custom livery champion car to be given out by Playground Games. This is it on screen here. The winner of the HTCC season will be given the Gold Champion HTCC car, with second and third place also getting a silver and bronze version respectively. On top of that, these top 3 drivers will also be awarded 30, 20, and 10 million credits in-game, alongside some real-world prizes too. The top 3 will be sent these awesome custom pennants with their own name and car printed on the design. On top of all this, even though this is a solo drivers competition, we do still welcome competitors to form and join teams of up to 10 drivers for fun and to have some more side team battles. And the team with the most points at the end of the season will also get some in-game credits and a team pennant as well. Finally, to make each individual race a bit more interesting, the winner of the top split, as well as the winner of the randomly chosen lower split, will receive some in-game credits too. Meaning, of course, that the best driver of the race is going to get a prize, but there's also a chance for drivers lower in the roster to get something for winning their split too. And finally, we have the Hard Charger Award for every event, which is going to award 5 million credits to the driver who gains the most league standing after each race. And that is just about kind of all the surface level info you need to know about the HTCC. Of course, if you're interested in competing or even just watching, make sure to jump into the Discord and keep an eye out for announcements. Things are going to be kicking off very soon. And I do also want to shout out here our Patreon page as well, where all the proceeds are split between the staff running the league. So our graphic and livery artists, the race coordinators, scorekeepers, and managers, and so on, all get a split of the proceeds from this Patreon. And you can get cool rewards for signing up, like your name in the show credits, merch discounts, or even a sponsor tier where you can get a decal of your choice on all the competing cars. Of course, the entire event is free to watch and compete in, but once Season 1 kicks off, if you're really liking what we're doing and want to toss a few bucks to the fine folks that help keep HTCC running, we would all greatly appreciate it. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope this little trailer info drop of sorts kind of piqued your interest for the upcoming season, and I hope to see you all for HTCC Season 1.